Namaskar and good evening. Today we'll talk about a company called LT Foods Limited, which has performed reasonably well in Q1. The management of LT Foods consists of Vijay Kumar Arora, Chairman and Managing Director, Surendra Kumar Arora, Ashwini Kumar Arora, both are Managing Directors, the latter is CEO also. LT Foods has seen a surge in demand for its rice brands, both in India and overseas. That's what Mr. Ritesh Arora says. He is the LT Foods business head. So it is basically the Arora family. So LT Foods says we have seen a surge in demand for our products in India as well as in international markets. Our consumer business has seen strong growth in all the markets as consumer demand for packaged rice has increased. Basically, LT Foods is in packaged rice field. Ordinary rice, basmati rice, both. So they feel that the demand for rice will increase further due to rise in home consumption. Many people are not going to hotels, etc. Home consumption, people are buying and stocking also. So consumers are now preferring branded packaged products because of the safety aspect. So LT Foods also has witnessed a strong growth because of its packaged foods. They are selling in normal trade channels as also e-commerce channels. Now this Gurugram based LT Foods, which has 12 subsidiaries and joint venture firms also, is engaged in milling, processing and marketing of branded and non-branded basmati rice. You see, their main brands are called Dawat and Royal, and they have operations in 65 countries. Other brands are Eco Life, Royal, Devaya, Heritage, Indus Valley, Rosanna, Dawat, Chef's Secrets, etc. When this lockdown issue started, there were many supply chain issues, quite understandable. Government imposed so many restrictions. It took some time for them to sort out the supply chain issues. Now LT Foods has expanded its rice portfolio and ventured into regional rice category like Sona Masoor and Kolam rice also. So they are using their strong brand equity of Dawat, Royal, etc., and robust distribution network to spread their wings to new regional products. All these products have been accepted by consumers and they have performed very well. Now, let us look at the results. Net sales are 1,215 crores, whereas last year June it was 980 crores. So sales have increased by 24%. But Q4, that is previous quarter, is 1,198. So compared to the previous quarter, only 1.46% expansion or growth. But compared to the last year Q1, it is 23.99% growth, 24% growth, let us say. Now, if you come to net profit, all other items I am skipping because they are normal, nothing great about them. Net profit is about 83.58 crores. Previous quarter is 60.77 crores. And year ago quarter is 45.86 crores. So the year-on-year growth in net profit is 82.25%. 82.25%. And quarter on quarter growth also is significant at 37.53%. So net profit increase is close to 100%. So that's why I have taken LT quotes. So far I had covered those which have exceeded 100% growth in profits. But LT Foods I have covered because it is almost close, 84.59%. Now market price is around 49.50 like that. 52-week low is 13, 52-week high is 63.5. So there is a very great optimism in the minds of the management. Therefore, Q2 also may be good. So it may surpass its 52-week high of 63.5 in due course. It's a company with high trailing 12 months EPS growth. There is good quarterly growth in the recent results. These are all its strengths. Net profit and net profit margin are increasing quarter on quarter and year on year both. Profits have been increasing in the last several quarters. Revenue has been increasing in the last several quarters. Promoters' pledge is there, but it is decreasing. FIIs are increasing their shareholding. The ROCE is increasing. Price earning is low. So these are all its attractions. Now weekly technical rating, if you see, it is very bullish. Daily, today's daily, that you need not see, but weekly technical rating, if you see, it is very bullish. Market cap is around 1,600 crores plus. Price earning, previous trailing 12 months, 17.97. Book value, 27. Dividend, 50%. Industry price earning, 11%. EPS, industry EPS, 2.83%. Price to book, 1.87. Dividend yield is 0.98%. Face value is 1%. See, sales have increased well. Profits also have increased well in the last several quarters. Now let us look at the annual performance also. Latest March 20 year, March ended March 20, 4,146 is the sales. Whereas 5 years ago, March 16, 2,973 crores only. From 2,973 crores 5 years ago, it has come to 4,146 gradually. It has been increasing gradually. Net profit, if you see, now 203 crores, that is March 20 year. We are not talking about quarters now, we are talking about years. Net profit is 203 crores for the March 20 ended year. Whereas 5 years back it was just 72 crores, March 16. From then onwards, it has been gradually increasing. So, let us hope and let us believe that the company will go on increasing its sales and profits just like the last 5 years. You know, many companies last 5 years has been sluggish. Only the current quarter, current 2-3 quarters are good. But LT Foods is one company whose performance in the last 5 years has been an increasing trend only like this. So, long-term investors must take a look at it. Now, 3 months before, the price was 31. 1 year before, price was 22. 2 years before, it was 54. 3 years before, it was 67. So, can we expect it to surpass this record? Why not? There is possibility. Market should improve its sentiment. Maybe next quarter results will be much better. So, it could surpass its previous best. Gross profit margin for the last year was 12%. Operating margin for the last year only 10%. Net profit margin was 5%. Now, return on net worth is 12%. Return on capital employed is 20%. Return on assets is 5%. Debt equity ratio is 1. Interest coverage ratio is 3. Now, price earning March 20 year was 34. Price to book was 0. 3-year CAGR for sales is 5%. 3-year CAGR for net profit is a huge 42%. Net profit was growing at 42%. That's important. Now, promoters hold the equity of 56.8%, which is very good. Pledge is very minimal at 2.44%. So you don't have to bother about it. So LTF FTSE is one thing that we have to watch. It is likely to grow like in the past. Its past was a good growth story. Future also could be a good growth story. The only thing is the price earning ratios are low. That should improve. I hope with the next quarter result, LTF FTSE price earning also will increase. Market sentiment has to increase. As simple as that. So keep it on your radar. Go on acquiring slowly in small lumps. But some people would prefer to acquire in big lumps at one go. Sometimes I also do like that. So that the current price, if it is the lowest in the future, that will benefit you a lot. So LTF FTSE is a good share to acquire for long-term investors. Thank you for listening to me. Subscribe to my channel always. Tell your friends also to subscribe. I will be giving you only very good shares, generally speaking. If a share is not worth investing, I will say that. But most of the things that I have given are worth investing for long-term investors. Thank you for listening. I will be back with you with another very good company. Thank you.